Do not despair. Do not give into depression, because that is right where the enemy wants you. That is the only way he can get you to stop walking with God, stop fulfilling your purpose, and stop living out the life that Jesus has called you to. If he can make you depressed, if he can make you feel terrible about this sin that you've fallen into. Of course, we are called not to sin, but where sin abounds, grace abounds all the more. Guys, come on. No matter how many times you've fallen into this sin, whether it's 1 time, 10 times, 100 times, or 1,000 times, Jesus has saved you and he will save you again. This does not conquer you. This does not define who you are. Just because you're trapped in this cycle of sin, it doesn't mean that you have to stay in there. No, in fact, Jesus has already set you free. Jesus has already won that battle, and he hasn't won it, so now it's your turn to win it. No, he won that battle once and for all for you. He defeated sin, he defeated death, he defeated the grave, and eternity is waiting for you. Put your trust and your hope in Jesus Christ. Don't condemn yourself. All right, don't beat yourself up. Don't fill yourself with guilt and shame, thinking that it'll somehow purify you before God. That doesn't purify you. That never has purified you. That idea is literally from the devil. Okay, the only thing that purifies you is Jesus Christ. Okay, making yourself feel terrible, all this anguish, all these terrible emotions will not make you pure or right before God. And I know that sometimes we trick ourselves. I've tricked myself into thinking, if I can make myself feel terrible, or if I can punish myself, then God will be pleased with me. No, no, man. Jesus loves you. All right, think of Jesus as a parent. Would a loving parent want their own kids to punish themselves whenever they mess up? No, they say, "Hey, it's okay. All right, let's keep going. Don't worry about the mistakes. Don't worry about the failures. Focus on the mission. Focus on the goal. Focus on Jesus Christ." All right. I say this almost every time. It's not an easy walk. It's not. It's a very challenging walk. And there's a lot of difficulties that come with it, but you can do it. All right, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. We have been given the authority to tread and trample on serpents and scorpions and the demonic authorities in this world. God has given us power over these. Don't rejoice in the fact that you've got power over these. Rejoice in the fact that your name is in heaven. All right, we're not going to be here forever. In fact, we'll only be here max 100 years. You know, let's spend as much time as we can with God, and let's show other people who God is before we go on to the next life. Back on the main topic though, lust. Man, I've fallen into lust hundreds of times. It's still a battle I need to fight and flee every day. And it's a lifelong battle for Christians. It's not something that you're just one and done with, you know. I mean, I can update y'all whenever I get a wife. We'll see how that goes, right? But it's a battle every single day. It really, really is, and it's not an easy one at that. So don't beat yourself up. Seriously, I know it's easy to look at the people at the top and the influencers, the creators, and think, man, they have it down. They understand. They got it perfect. No, they don't. No, they do not. Nobody understands. Nobody has it down perfectly. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. And it's only through Jesus Christ that anybody has ever achieved that, right? Focus on who Jesus is, on his character. Read the book of John, dive deep into that and just really rely on God and his character. He has a plan for you, and he's a good God. He really, really is a good God. And I'm not just saying that. Really sit and dwell on that. A good God. He is good in his entirety. He is good. Everything he does is good. He is the only being worthy of worship and praise. So it's a pretty short video today, but yeah, I hope that helped y'all. God bless and have a great day.